My name's Lisa, and for my entire working life, I have worked in either sales or customer service. For the past 3 years, I've put everything that I've learned through employment into self-employment because I want to get the benefits out of the hard work that I put in. You may have heard some of the creator sites talking about finding your niche and marketing your product to a specific niche. Now, a lot of them advise that you pick one platform and you put all of your time and all of your effort into marketing your product onto that platform to reach those customers. But there's one huge problem with that. So let's break it down and let's take a step back and let's look at it from a different point of view. So when you think of the big technology creators or the big toy creators or any big manufacturer who launches a new product, right at the beginning, they have absolutely no idea how that's going to perform. A lot of the time, they maybe have an ideal market in mind. But once the products launch, it may well be that the initial market that they were aiming towards actually are not interested in the product, but another market that they maybe didn't think they were going to capture just can't get enough of it. So how do you think they get that information? Do you think that Apple just chooses one channel on the television or one stream on social media or one social media channel to put their new product on and see what happens? And then if it does okay, they start to include a few other channels and a few other social media outlets. They don't do that. What they do is they make a big deal of it, they hype it up, they launch their product and they get it out there on as many platforms as they can for as many people to see. Then what they do is they monitor the incoming traffic from those different outlets and from those different revenue streams and see which monetizes the best. Once they've done that, they can put a strategy together, they can see what channels and what outlets and what demographics work best, and from that they can start to channel their product to the right customers. I can tell you from experience that if you're new to business, there is absolutely no way to preempt how your product is going to perform on different channels. The only way to find that out is going to be trial and error. Don't be frightened to try new things. Don't be frightened to try new platforms. A lot of people are put off because they think that they've got to create new and different content for each and every platform that they have. That's not the case. You can make one video, you can resize it, and you can share it across every single social media platform. Likewise, if you're thinking of using a third-party platform to sell your product, something like Etsy, Amazon, eBay, TikTok Shop, something like that, it would be my advice, again, based on experience, to try and get your product listed on more than one site. Not only does that prevent you putting all of your eggs in one basket and possibly losing your business overnight if that platform falls flat on its face, but it also gives you the opportunity to market it to different people who want that marketing strategy in different ways. So to give you an example, my first business was a holiday let business. I was absolutely new to the industry and I took a lot of advice from other people who I thought were in the know. So for the property type that we had and for the area that the property was in, we were advised that if we put the property on and advertised it with a certain company, then they would reach the right audience, they would get the bookings, and obviously that would get the money coming in. After 6 or 8 weeks, I'd not seen one booking from them. So I decided to diversify. I looked into different options for myself and I put the property on all of different social media channels that I set up, and I also put it on with a different company that I had initially been advised against. Fast forward 6 months and I had received one booking from the initial platform that I'd advertised the house with, and the rest of my revenue stream, we were fully booked, was coming from the other option that I diversified to. When I rang the company who'd initially said that they would market it to the right people and asked why I wasn't seeing any bookings, they told me that it was because I was filling up the calendar far too fast for them then to be able to get a hold on any kind of marketing to push my property. By that point, I just didn't need them. We absolutely filled our property back to back. So the only way that you're going to find out what works for your business is to give it a try. Once you can then break down that information and see where the main monetization is coming from, you can then base the rest of your content and the rest of your marketing on fact rather than just fictional research.